movies, boy. Maybe we could hang out, boy. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm down for it. I'm down for you. Go to the movies, boy. Maybe we could hang out, boy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Nikki here. So today I have a really exciting makeup tutorial for you. This is because the makeup that I'm using today is all from Primark. So it is very affordable, and the quality of some of the makeup is absolutely insane. I will be putting some of the makeup into my daily routine. A lot of the makeup I haven't actually used before as well, so it's kind of like a first review, so to speak. So I've created just kind of a natural bronzy look with a plummy lip. If you guys want to see how I created this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So we're going to start off with a bare skin. Now my skin has been treating me okay recently, so I'm going to go straight in with the NIVEA moisturizing soft cream, and this is in the tube format. It goes for $2.45, and I believe you can find this in Primark as well. So we're just going to do this just to hydrate and really moisturize my skin, and then I'm going to be using a lip scrub by Primark. This is the PS Pro range, and it's got vitamin E and almond oil in it. Now I wasn't that impressed because it didn't really smell of anything, but we're just going to exfoliate the lips with this scrub just to get rid of any of the chappedness that I might have. You can eat it, but I just chose to take a wipe and then just wipe off any of the excess scrub. Then I'm going to go straight in with an illuminating primer, and this is from the PS Pro range as well, the Prep and Perfect range for £5. I absolutely love this primer. Now this reminds me so much of MAC strobe cream. It's more or less got the same effect, and it is less than half the price, so it's worth a buy. Going straight in with the liquid foundation. This was the PS range, and it's the semi-matte medium cover, and I've got honey and chestnut. Each foundation was £3. Now I believe honey was darker than chestnut. I just needed two colors because they didn't have something that I really fit into. So I'm just going to be using this Sigma brush, which is quite funny angled, but I really like it. And then I'm going to pop this onto my skin and buff it in. Now the color I would say was a little bit more of a red undertone, and I've got more of a golden undertone. So we just had to work with it with concealer, but I had to make sure that I really took it down the neck. Once everything was achieved, it didn't look too bad, but it started off looking a bit ashy to start off with. Now to really get that foundation into my skin, I was just using a damp beauty blender or the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, which is what this is, and then I just dabbed this all over the skin, just buffing it in, and that was the foundation. Then what I went to do is use a liquid foundation in honey, and this was a darker one, and I popped this in all the areas that I would color correct because it had that reddish undertone to it. It eliminated that darkness straight away because I couldn't find any correctors in Primark. I feel like that's the one thing that they don't have, but this worked a treat. I felt like this worked really well. Even though it made my skin look a little bit more tan, I was okay with that. I just popped a lot of the honey everywhere, and it's got really good cover as well. So after I buffed all of that in, I went in for concealer. Now I used the medium dark concealer stick, and this goes for £2. It's a twisting up stick. I was a little bit concerned because I don't do well with cream products just because they crease underneath my eyes. But I popped this underneath my eyes and all the high points, and it is fairly light, so I knew it was going to brighten and kind of just lift the tan darkness of the liquid foundation. Just popping it on the high points, and then I went to buff that all out with my beauty blender. This was so surprising because it really melted into my skin. It really buffed out really nice. I was really shocked by it, and it just really sort of melted and looked very natural, which is what I loved about it. And it didn't sort of crease as well after I set it with powder, and I really like the color of this as well. So after just working that all into the skin and blending it in, I went in for my loose face powder, and this is from the PS range again, and it's the medium mineral based powder, which goes for £2. I just dabbed my damp beauty blender in it, and then I popped that underneath my eyes and all the high points that I'd already highlighted. And I really like this loose powder, so I've used it before, and it is a little bit thicker than what I'm used to, but it's still a really good dupe for any face powder. Then I will be doing a little bit of contouring using the Contour Duo, the contour stick that goes for £2.50 from Primark in their PS range. Now I wasn't too sure about the colours, but the dark one was just a really natural contour for me, so you don't have to be careful about if you go really heavy-handed. So I'm just going in the usual places that you would contour, and then just using this really nice Sigma contour brush, I'm just going to buff it out. And when I do buff it out, you can see it just gives me a really nice contour that's not too orangey, and it's a cool tone. I really like the color of this for my skin. Now I'm finding that the cream products really blend out nicely from Primark, so once I've contoured, my skin will look something like this. And then we want to move on to the contour duo again, because I couldn't find an eye primer, so I'm going to be using that light color all over the eyelid, or you could use the concealer as well. And then I'm just going to take a flat brush just to blend this all out, because I want the colors of the eyeshadows to pop. So we're just going to buff this all out as a base first. Then I'll be using that loose face powder, the mineral base powder in medium, and I'm just going to set this concealer. This just helps the eyeshadows blend really nicely, and it also means that their colors will pop as well. So just buffing that all out. This is what I usually do anyway. And then I forgot an eyebrow pencil, so I was really bummed that I forgot an eyebrow pencil, but I'm going to be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolate, and this is £7. I thought it was cheaper, but it's £7. But we're just going to fill in our brows. Primark do eyebrow pencils. I'm just bummed that I didn't pick one up, so I'm just going to use this as you usually would, just fill in all the gaps and then use a spoolie to brush out. And then I'm going to go into the bronze eyeshadow palette by the PS range from Primark, and it's got all these bronzy colors, and then it's got some bronzers in there as well. So I'm going to use this sort of shimmery lighter bronzer color, and I'm going to use that on a fluffy brush and pop that into the crease. Now I'm not going to lie to you guys, this bronzer color, the eyeshadow palette, I was not feeling at all. This is like the 264th application of eyeshadow to get any sort of color. I went in with the deeper color, so we had a little bit more color with the darker color to pop into the crease as an outer V, but you can see that I go in and out of the palette like 560 times just to get some color. So I wasn't that impressed, and I was getting a little bit tired. And we're going to take them bronzy colors just on the lower lash line as well. And then I'm going to go straight into that bronzy palette and take this copper color. Now this was my favorite color, so I was really hoping for the best, and it has got a lot more pigment than the other colors, which I really liked. And it's just that really nice rusty color, so taking that into the inner tear duct area as well. I'm so happy that it had a little bit more pigment, and then I buffed that out into the crease as well. Then I needed a little bit more drama than what I was serving, so I went into this gold, and I popped this gold into my inner tear duct as well. I've done this quite carefully, I'm not too sure why, just really popping it slowly into the inner tear duct. And then I'm going to go in with my eyelash colors to give my eyelashes a little bit of a curl. Then going in with the PS range Volumizing Mascara by Primark. I'm going to pop this onto my lashes. This goes for £1, and it's really natural, a really natural mascara. I'm then going to add a little bit of oomph with my sultry lashes. You can't go wrong with these lashes. So they come for £1 with the lashes and the eyelash glue, and they're pretty. There's nothing wrong with them, and they stay on all day. So we're going to go straight in with the mascara again, and we're going to pop that on the bottom lashes, and then pop a little bit on your fake lashes and your natural lashes just to blend them all together. For more of a doll-eyed look, I'm going to go in with the Ivory Kohl eyeliner pencil, which is again the PS range by Primark, and this goes for £1. And I really wanted to brighten my eyes, so I popped it in my waterline and then underneath the brow bone as well, just to lift that brow bone, and it really worked a treat. Then going in with the Strobing highlight cream, and this is more of a golden colour. It's £2. I die for this. Now I've popped this into my normal daily routine because this, I can't even, this illuminating strobing cream is just beautiful. It's not glittery, it's just got this really nice dew. It's kind of like strobe cream but more of a golden vibe, like Luster Drops by MAC. Beautiful for £2. Then to give myself a little bit of colour, I'm going to go in with this blusher, which is just called Pink, for £1.50. Just pop in your powder brush and then pop it on the apples of your cheek and blend up. These blushes are very pigmented, so just be careful with them. Just a light application. And then for the lips, we're going to go in with the Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon, and this is in the colour Mushroom. I am gutted about the brush hair on my cheek, so just try and ignore that. I know, it's really irritating. This was more of a purpley colour. And then I'm going to go straight in with the Super Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is in Kendall 07 for £2. And these are really good. I love the lip ranges. Now I went in with a lip pencil, and this is more of a pinky color. I just wanted to kind of give a little bit more color to the lips because it was looking a little bit like a pale purple, which I didn't like. So we're just going to add a little bit of this before that liquid lipstick dries completely and blend the lips together. And then I just wanted to add a little bit of shine, so I went in with the High Shine lip gloss, which is also the PS range in nude, and this goes for £1, and that is it, guys. This whole full face makeup look cost me $45.45. So that is it for this full face makeup tutorial using only Primark products. Let me know what you guys think of it down below. I absolutely love the way that it turned out, and I'm pretty surprised. My favorites would probably be the PS range foundation in Honey and Chestnut. I really like the mix of them colors, and the coverage is absolutely insane. And I really like the PS Pro range Illuminating Primer. I thought that was really good. It kind of reminded me of Strobe Cream by MAC. And the lip products are also insane as well, and I believe they're like £2. But I'll leave everything that I used down below. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up.
Go to the movies, boy. Maybe we could hang out, boy. Whatever you wanna do, 'cause I'm down for it.